Jam on toast!
Hey there, welcome to Jam on Camera. Daily Toast is 2, Hunt for Red October. This is a review for week 48 of hashtag We Are Movie Club. This week's pick was Charlie's. So the short sell on this one is that the Russians invent this caterpillar-type submarine and the hunt is on for the Red October. My love it for this is probably the caterpillar system itself. When you look at like how it actually works and the engineering that goes into it, it's a pretty genius idea, and I really liked it back when I first heard about it. And I don't understand why we don't use that, but there's a lot of things that go into submarines in particular, and this is not that show. I hate it is that it's a Navy movie, and what's worse, it's about submarines. See how that I'm going to this movie very objective. MVP for this is Sean Connery, because just trying to figure out how a Lithuanian Russian ended up getting English classes from a Scotsman is pretty much what kept me in tune the whole movie. That's categories.
Aesthetics.
Look, there's lots of ocean shots, there's lots of office shots with weird politicians. A lot of cool cast members in this, I gotta give you that, because James Earl Jones is in this. Alec Baldwin, probably. It's the older, more sophisticated Baldwin. There's a lot of people in this that like I didn't expect to be in this because it was like, oh, that's the one where Sean Connery plays a Russian. There's not a lot of music that I noticed that really kept me drawn in or anything really. I mean, pretty authentic ocean sounds, the submarine stuff, listening to the sonar is interesting and vital to understanding why the caterpillar system is special. But yeah, they're on a submarine and it looks okay. So like they got a lot of the things correct, but it wasn't anything that I wanted to see. And like down Periscope, we don't have a lot of comic relief or physical scenes going on inside the submarine. It's like, here is a submarine. We are done now. Aesthetics gets 70.
Character development.
Look, for what it was, there's actually some decent character development. They get really behind who Captain Ramis, or whatever his name is, actually is, and what he might want to be, and what the plot is, and why any of this is happening, and yes, they do a good job, but I didn't give a fuck. So, the quality is not there, even though they did all the work necessary, at least in my eyes. Character development gets a 70.
Storyline.
I sound like a broken record at this point, but it's about submarines. Like, I could watch a documentary about the caterpillar system, and I think I would totally get into that because I like the idea of the mechanics and how things work and what's going on, and just, but like if you blow past all the interesting stuff and you get to the part where you're hunting down submarines and nothing's happening, except for a little bit of drama, because naval battle is just inherently non-confrontational, and it's like, let me sit back and push this button, and maybe they'll blow up. I get the same way with spaceships, too. It's not something that incredibly intrigues me, any type of naval stuff. Storyline gets a 70.
Compulsion.
Yes, like I said, it's very I get that way with any sort of naval thing, and hey, it's just not my thing. This is not a movie for me. I know Charlie likes it because he likes Russian stuff, like his degree in Russian something, I don't know. But it's just not for me. Compulsion gets a 30. Now to all it up, you get an average of 60. For my wrap-up review, I've got to say, this is a movie about submarines. This is not my type of movie. It's just not for me. It doesn't mean it's a bad movie. Because it scores low does not mean you should not watch it. If you like naval stuff, if you like submarines, if you like just watching Sean Connery, he speaks some Russian in there. So, like, you can check it out for those reasons. But if you're expecting, like, an action-packed movie like they tried to do with Battleship, and I think they failed, but it's not that. This is a drama about finding a submarine that nobody knows how to look for at the beginning of the movie anyways. So once again, this was a review for hashtag We Are Movie Club. This week's pick was Charlie's. I'm sorry, buddy. You know, it's just... bet you picked this knowing what my reaction would be. But next week he's going to be back to me, and we're going to do Not Another Teen Movie. So there will be some laughs in our futures, because despite your type of humor, there's a joke in there for everyone. And while I will dry heave at some of the scenes, I will be laughing my ass off through most of that movie. And I may just go watch it right after I'm done filming this, because why not? Well, that's it for now. Have a nice day. I am Camerai.
If you want to see anything else we're up to, go ahead and click the annotations and they'll take you to our other channels.